So hello, headlocks and headphones for another short day. As far as I'm concerned, we are heading into WrestleMania week. I should be buzzing. I'm not yet. Is that down to WWE's bad booking, or is it because I'm just getting old and jaded? Or is it both? Now, this week, there was of course a leak to one of the wrestling websites. And the leak is one that is rather interesting. We often see things talked about online, which is about the banned terms in WWE. The list is out. One of the social media advertising partners were sent a list of banned terms. And let's just read them out and see which ones sound the stupidest. We have blood, choke, strap, diva, headshot, trauma, kayfabe, mofos, house shows. We have DQ or disqualification, anti-diva, spinal injuries, victim violence, wrestling, WWF. We have curb stomp. We have to job or jobber. We have needs a push. We have babyface and heel. We have card, strangle, kill, and murder. There's some rather weird choices there. Now let's look at some of the ones that are the strangest. Now you can see in the background, I am a belt fan. To have the word strap banned seems a bit weird for me. Blood? Well, WWE have banned blood itself, and anytime it does happen, matches get stopped. Just ask Samoa Joe. So for me, that word not being allowed makes sense, because they don't allow blood. Diva, well, they've moved on and they want to distance themselves from that term. I understand that one fine. Headshot, well, they don't have headshots, so how can that term be used? Trauma, well, that's a very different word in America to what it is here in the UK. So, you know, I think as a global company, they would want to try and remove Americanized lingo. I get that one. Kayfabe, well, it's an inside term. A lot of these so far are making sense. Mofos, if you're using mofos nowadays, you're not cool. So, you know, I'm sure Vince McMahon probably uses that on a daily basis because he's the least cool person in wrestling. House show, well, they have no reason to mention it. They don't advertise house shows like they did before. DQ or disqualification, I think a DQ is something that wrestling, it should be mentioned. The anti-diva, well, Paige isn't there. And then, you wouldn't be using insider terms like need a push. You certainly wouldn't be using terms like babyface and heel. You would be talking about somebody's characteristics. Are they a good person or a bad person? Obviously, if somebody's dastardly, then they're a heel. I get why most of these are being used. For all of you internet fans that are saying WWE are killing the business by not letting them use words like DQ or anti-diva or victim, do you know what? If words are your biggest concern about the garbage that's being produced by some of these companies, then I think you need some perspective. As far as I can see, the only ones that really stick out are strap and possibly wrestling. Certainly understand WWF. You wouldn't want WWF seeing as it's no longer the name. But wrestling and strap are the only two in there that I would say you could still use and it shouldn't be a problem. But then Vince McMahon doesn't want to be considered a wrestling company. He's a sports entertainment company. Perhaps he shouldn't have the word wrestling in his company name then. That's it from us today. We'll see you tomorrow.